Hey there everyone, this is Danielle, playing some more Octopath Traveler. Last time we started Ophelia's story basically, and we saw pretty much just her opening cutscenes. Now we're going to actually continue and do some gameplay. So when you launch up the game and hit continue, it just loads you back in and doesn't give you like a here's what happened last time thing or anything like that. It's not a problem though, because if you go through here, it'll say objective, exit the town to the east and make for the Cave of Origin, which is what we're going to be doing. We're probably going to play for about a half hour, so you'll get to see a bit of the actual gameplay this time instead of just cutscenes. So, yay! Anyway, so yeah, you can move around like this. You can use the D-pad if you want instead. I'm actually using a Pro Controller right now, but the controls are exactly the same if you use Joy-Cons. Yeah, so you can move with the D-pad or you can move with the analog, and you can see it is actually analog a bit, actually completely. You have different movement speeds and different angles you can move at, so it might be worth using the analog instead of the D-pad. And if you hold the B button, you can actually run a bit faster. So that's the overworld stuff. If you press Y when you're talking to people, you can sometimes do path actions. We saw one of those before where Ophelia can guide people. We won't be doing that right now though. X opens the menu. We still haven't unlocked a bunch of stuff. It will be showing up down here later in the game. And our world map is pretty incomplete right now. Fast travel. Transport yourself instantly to any town you visited before. Select the place you want to go with the cursor, then press the A button. You can only fast travel to cities, towns, and villages. Fast travel may be unavailable at times depending on your progress in the game. So yeah, this game has fast travel between cities, which is really good, because it also has random encounters, which are annoying, and being able to avoid those with fast travel when you don't want to do them is great. Yeah, it has random encounters, which is one thing I don't like about this game. A lot of the JRPGs I really do like Chrono Trigger for example, don't have random encounters. They always have enemies visible in the overworld. This game, it has random encounters. So yeah, we'll just have to deal with that. Anyway, we're gonna head to the Cave of Origin now. You can see it says danger level 1. That basically means your character should be level 1 to go to this area. Every area in the game has a thing like that. It's very helpful. Of course, you can only see it by going to the area, so depending on where it is, it can be a bit annoying to get somewhere and realize you're not strong enough. Healing Grape is the basic health item in the game, like a potion or whatever. And here's our random encounter.
There is no choice.
Okay, so let's start talking about the battle system here. It's very interesting because of this vulnerability thing. Battle Basics 1, breaking enemies. Exploit your foe's weaknesses to turn the tide of battle in your favor. Attack your foe's weak point to lower their shield points. Reduce shield points to 0 to break your foe. Ophelia can utilize both staves and light-based abilities in battle. Go to Cleric Skills and choose Holy Light to see it in action. Once you can use more weapons, select attack and choose the one you want to use with directional buttons, left and right. So yeah, Ophelia can only use the staff at the moment, or she can use some light magic to do attacks. I'm going to try the stave and see if it's effective. As you can see, there's 4 question marks underneath that character, or enemy over there, that Ice Lizard Man 1. We now know, because we did damage with the staff, that the staff is one of their weak points. So you discover the weak points by trying different things, basically. And you discover for different types of monsters what they're weak to, which I think is really cool. This is also cool, Boost Mode. Enter Boost Mode to augment your powers. Break your foes to drastically reduce their defense. Press the R button to enter Boost Mode and the potency of your attacks and abilities will surge. You gain 1 boost point per turn. You spend up to 3 BP to boost your character 3 levels of power. If you use Boost Mode, you will not gain any BP on the following turn.
I'll do my best.
So yeah, basically you want to build up your boost points. They're the little yellow circles you can see under Ophelia's name in the top corner there. You want to build those up, and then you want to do an attack using those points in order to do a lot more damage. With basic weapon attacks, it means you hit multiple times, which is very useful. But with other types of attacks, it usually just means you do more damage with magic spells and stuff. Also, when you break an opponent like that, they lose the turn, so you can hit them and not get hit back, which is always handy. Let's go Holy Light. There we go, that did the trick.
I am not made for such battles.
Okay, we didn't level up yet. We got some money, we got some experience, we got some JP, which is job points. We'll see what they do later. You get more experience for doing a break. Like, that's why it says break there. You get more money, I think, if you don't take that damage in the battle. Something like that. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to keep going this way. We'll probably hit some more random encounters on the way, but that's okay. We do want to level up a bit, so fighting at monsters is a helpful thing for us. Obtain 600... I don't know what the money's called. I don't know. 600 monies. Okay, so this monster is not vulnerable to light magic because we attacked with light magic earlier and it didn't get added as one of the vulnerabilities. Those are the only two things we have right now, so we're just going to keep using our staff for the moment. There we go. Break.
My turn now.
You can see Ophelia doesn't do a whole lot of damage with her staff. She's not really great in the dealing damage department compared to some of the other characters the game has to offer. But she'll be able to manage for the time being. And she has great healing, which is why I've chosen her as our starter, of course.
Well then. The
Heck yeah.
flame guides us true.
Level 2. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so Ophelia's a little bit stronger now. You don't have to do anything on level up. It doesn't like make you assign new abilities or skill points or whatever. You do have something like skill points, but those work separately, and we'll talk about them when they become available, which they haven't yet.
Flame, protect us.
Okay, so these enemies, we don't know anything about them yet. As you can see, it's all question marks, so we're just gonna have to try hitting them, and hopefully, yes, they are vulnerable to staves, so we should be okay.
Well then.
The reason being able to hit multiple times is very valuable in this game is that if you get multiple hits in and an enemy has more than one shield point, you will reduce them by that many. So when we start seeing enemies that have more shield points, you'll probably get a better idea if you can actually see what happens. This is very early in the game, so we can't really see a whole lot yet. I'll probably like eat that grape once we've taken out these guys.
I will not be defeated.
So I'm taking quite a bit of damage here.
I'll do my best. Let your wounds be healed.
Okay, heal wounds is pretty good at this stage. There are better healing spells that you unlock later, but that'll do for now. I got debuffed by that attack, that's not good. Yeah, I only have the one party member, so I'm not really well equipped to fight multiple enemies yet. You can also boost magic, so I'm gonna boost heal wounds here to heal myself up a lot more. There we go. Boost mode is great. It's a really cool feature in my opinion.
I will not be defeated.
I don't know how much health these guys have. We will have the ability to find out how much health enemies have later, but we don't yet. No idea. Looks like we're dealing with them okay though.
My turn. My turn.
Heck yeah.
The flame guides us true.
Sure does. Level 3. I believe leveling up does fully heal you. Let me just check. It does, yeah. So that's pretty handy. Considering we're taking all this damage. There's nothing up here. Okay, I wasn't supposed to go this way. I thought there might be a treasure or something, but no, nothing up there. Let's hit this save point. Oh, random encounter.
Flame, protect
Oh, it's
us.
just one of these guys. Oh, hang on.
I'll do
Hang
my
on, what is
best.
this? It's a snow fox. I sure hope it's weak to staves. It's not weak to staves. Is it weak to light magic?
I will not be defeated.
It is.
My turn now. Here I go!
So once you've broken them, you can pretty much use any attack and it'll do decent damage. Because their defenses are basically down.
Oh, sacred light.
There we go.
I hope I grow more able.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the save point here. Boop. There we go. Then take Ophelia down to the cave.
This is...
The Cave of Origin. This cave houses the first flame, the fire that Ulfric himself brought down from the heavens. I must bring it back. Well, there's treasure over here, so let's get that. Herb of Clarity. I'm not sure what that does. Hang on. Just want to check. Cures a single ally of confusion. Oh yeah, that's handy. That's handy. So yeah, you got Healing Grapes, which restore HP. Inspiriting Plums restore SP. Olive of Life is a Phoenix Down. We will get a spell that does the same thing, which I think is better, but we haven't got it yet. Sister Ophelia, I'm certain you know this well, but I feel compelled to speak. This is a place of true danger. Please, be sure you're prepared before entering. Well, it's danger level 1, and I'm like level 3 now, so I think I'll be good. You can see it auto-saves when you go between areas and stuff, so that's handy. I like to make a manual save whenever I can anyway, but auto-saving is nice. So yeah, the cave is just about as dangerous as the place we just went through, so we should be fine. It also has random encounters. You can see if I press the B button, it makes the radar at the bottom red. I think that means random encounters are more likely.
I will not be defeated.
I'm not really sure though. It doesn't actually explain that. It only does that when you're in an area that has random encounters. Is why I think it probably means something to do with random encounters. Here's a wolf. He's a regular wolf, as far as I know. And it bites. I wonder if it's weak to light magic.
Oh, sacred light.
It's not. Okay. So yeah, the trial and error of this system is a little frustrating sometimes. There are ways to work around that. We will gain the ability to discover weaknesses by doing some other stuff, instead of just attacking and trying, seeing if it does enough damage or not. But I think overall it's pretty fun, like experimenting with your different skills rather than just always using the one that does the most damage, because you don't know which one will do the most damage. I think it's a good concept. I'm not sure which way is the right way. I want to get all the treasures, so I want to take all the little side paths and stuff. Well, I'm guessing that's vulnerable to magic, judging from the way it looks. It looks like a spirit thingy, Shadow Wisp.
Oh, sacred light.
Yeah, it's made of shadow, so naturally it's vulnerable to light. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, it's not vulnerable to physical attack at all. That's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna use more light magic on this thing. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I hope I grow more able.
So yeah, we could run away from battles and stuff. We don't really want to because experience is nice to have. There's no, like, punishment for running from battles in this game, unlike in some where you lose money or whatever. Dark damage to all foes, that's handy. We have no way of dealing dark damage right now, so that's a handy thing to have, in case we do need some. There's a wolf. Okay, we know it's vulnerable to staves, so let's hit it with a staff. There we go.
My turn now.
While they're broken, you can't, like, hit them again to keep them broken. They will always come back on the next turn, so... Or after a certain number of turns. I think sometimes they last a bit longer than that. Typically, it's the next turn.
Well then.
Heck yeah.
The flame guides us true.
job points. JP. You can now learn new skills. Select skills, then learn skills. You can acquire new skills here. Open the main menu to view new skills you can learn. We want to learn some new skills, so we're going to do that right now. Yeah, so this option is now opened up, or half opened up. We haven't got that bit yet. But yeah, learn a variety of skills to gain the upper hand in battle. Use the JP you earn in battle to learn new skills. You can learn skills in any order you choose. You will need increasingly more job points to learn skills, so choose carefully. Okay, so here we go. We can see the 2 spells we already have, or skills that we already have here. The cost to learn new skills says 30 JP. That number will go up regardless, like, it's the same regardless of which one we pick. But once we picked one of them, the number goes up. So we're going to want to pick carefully. We'll only get to learn 1 right now, I think. I think what we probably want is Luminescence. Which is basically the same as Holy Light, but it affects all enemies instead of 1. There we go. I think pretty much everyone has a magic attack that does that, or at least the people who have decent magic attacks have one that hits all foes. Ophelia has that one, so yep, we learnt Luminescence. I've seen monsters before, but nothing like the creatures in this cave. Mayhap they protect the flame? Come to think of it, why do I feel as though someone, or something, is watching my every move? Well, I mean, I am recording a video right now, Ophelia, so that could be it. It could be that. Sorry about that. Treasure over here. Refreshing jam. I forget what that does. HP and SP, that's right. Handy. Okay, we've got a save point here. We've also got a person.
There is no choice.
Also a wolf.
My turn now. Well,
Again, we want to fight because that means we will get more experience, more job points, more various kinds of
I'll not be
points.
defeated.
Ba-ba.
I'll not be defeated.
Yeah.
I am not amazed.
I'm not sure if having your party on the right side and enemies on the left is like a standard JRPG thing. Most of the ones I really like don't do that. Like Chrono Trigger, your characters are just all over the place on the screen, rather than being positioned as a logical place, because of the way that entering battle works in that game. And like other games like Earthbound and the early Dragon Quests, it's just the enemies in the middle of the screen. You can't see your characters. Oh yeah, this is a shop, so we can buy some more stuff here if we want. But I don't think we need more stuff. I think we're fine. There's the flame. Of thee who dost tread in these halls, I ask, art thou fit to lighten the flames and show in the path to all humanity?
What?
This voice. I am the guardian of the first flame. If thou wouldst call in thyself the flame bearer, thou must prove thyself worthy. Proven thyself worthy. This old English is really cheesy. Ah!
I will not lose to you.
Okay, so this is the game's first boss, at least when you play as Ophelia. Each character gets their own first boss, depending on where you go. You can see they have 6 armor points and 5 vulnerabilities, and we don't know what any of those are yet. So let's start with our staff. Our staff is one of them, which is very helpful. The reason for that is our staff can hit multiple times. If we boost like this, and then use the staff, you can see it's reduced it down to 2 points, because we managed to get all those hits in. Whereas if we boosted Holy Light instead, it would do more damage, but it wouldn't count as more hits, which means it wouldn't reduce the armor points as much.
I'll do my best.
I don't know if the Guardian is vulnerable to
I'll
light
not be
magic.
defeated.
I'm kind of reluctant to try, just in case it's not.
Light.
Okay, it's not, but now I know. Yeah, you can see this is going to be a bit tricky. Sacred Flame gains in strength.
Well then.
Alright.
Here I go!
We can boost this up to 3 times like that, which gives us 4 hits. Oh, the Sacred Flame is affecting both of us.
Well then.
Ugh. Might take this opportunity to heal myself a bit.
Let your wounds be healed.
There we go. Oh my goodness. I assume I'm supposed to heal myself, because, you know, I'm the healing magic lady. The only character who, like, starts with healing magic. I think I'm the only character who starts with it.
My turn now.
And give yourself a grape. There we go.
My turn now. Well then.
I think using Holy Light does more damage, so I'm gonna probably keep doing that once the defenses are broken. Yeah, it looks like it. I believe Sweep would hit all of my characters if I had more than one here, but I don't, so... yeah.
Well then.
I mostly want to use boosts to break through the defenses here, I think.
I'll not be. I'll not.
Heck yeah.
Well then. Oh, sacred light.
Oh, it's good to use it there too. Okay. I don't know how much health this Guardian has. Prove your strength to the Guardian. Okay, so what I want to do in that case is use Holy Light on the Dark Wisp instead.
Oh, sacred light.
Which is definitely a weak point because it's a Dark Wisp.
My turn now. Oh, sacred light.
There's not much point boosting it because I still won't get more than one armor point down regardless. 2 more turns.
I'll not be defeated. Oh, sacred light.
One more turn. Is it gonna like do something super powerful if I don't break it in time? I'm guessing yes.
Oh, sacred light.
Okay, now I'm gonna heal myself.
Here I go. Let your wounds be healed.
Whew. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
This should help.
Take another grape. There we go. I think using the grape is better than using heal wounds in this case, because heal wounds affects all my allies, but I have no allies yet.
Well then.
So yeah.
My turn now.
If the Guardian were weak to light, I could use Luminescence and damage them both, but the Guardian is not weak to light, so... Can I use it anyway to see? Yeah, it does basically nothing.
I'll do my best.
And I'm running out of SP.
I'll do my best. This should help.
feel like I'm under-leveled for this, but this is supposed to be a level 1 area, so I don't know. Oh my god. 1. Okay, let me just eat something. I'm gonna get some for a refreshing jam. There we go.
My turn.
Now I'm well equipped to continue.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do apart from let that guy immolate me. Because I can't really take him out in the amount of turns it gives before he explodes. I'm confused. This battle is very different if you approach it, like, at this stage as your first boss battle, rather than if you meet up with Ophelia later on.
Well then.
Since of course you can do that, since the game lets you do stuff in different
Oh,
orders.
sacred light.
Does the immolation attack actually do damage to the Guardian as well? Doesn't look like it. That's annoying.
I'll do my best. I'll not be defeated. I'll do my
Twice in a
best.
row? That's weird.
Well then.
Well, I just attacked twice in a row too, so I guess it's fair. Okay, let's do Holy Light, boost it to max.
Oh, sacred light.
Oh, thank God. Yes!
I hope I grow more able.
I didn't even level up. Good lord. Oh my goodness. This is the first flame of Ulfric, the fire he brought down from the stars. It's so beautiful, as brilliant as the stars burning in the night sky. Ophelia, thou hast been judged worthy to bear in the sacred flame. Reaching out thine hand and taken in it Alfric's lanthorn. Lanthorn? It's called a lantern. The lanthorn. This must be it. This is the sacred lantern used in the kindling. Ulfric's lanthorn.
Liana.
Liana, please forgive me. I must hasten back.
Liana.
Oh, this isn't voiced. I thought it would be. Liana, how is His Excellency?
Oh,
He is sleeping still, but he seems to be resting more easily now. Where have you been, Ophelia? Everyone was worried about you.
you see...
Liana, there is something I must tell you. My daughters.
Father? Your Excellency.
My apologies.
Forgive me, my girls, for making you worry so. Oh no. Do not look at me with such sad eyes, Liana. I will be well again before... Cough, cough.
Father?
Yes.
I'll be well again before long, but now is not the time for such worries. The right. She simply cannot bear it. Dearest Liana, here goes.
Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, I must speak with you.
Yes.
What is it, Ophelia?
Yes.
I would go on this pilgrimage and complete the kindling in Liana's place.
What?
That's Ulfric's lanthorn? Ophelia, you...
Ophelia.
Ophelia. Your Excellency. You're aware that it's a grave sin for one to enter the Cave of Origin without the Church's permission. I am, Your Excellency.
Ophelia...
Ophelia, but why?
Liana.
Liana, leave us now. I would speak with Ophelia alone.
No!
But father...
Yes.
Worry not. I will not be punishing your sister, Liana. But there are matters we must discuss.
I understand.
I understand, father. Just don't be too hard on her, okay?
At least it would seem you came through your ill-advised journey in one piece.
I did, Your Excellency.
And I can assume you set out with no preparation to speak of. For all your quiet dignity.
I am sorry, Your Excellency.
Oh, Ophelia. I only hope that this kindness of yours will not be your ruin.
Your Excellency?
You journeyed to the Cave of Origin so that Liana might stay here with me, did you not? I will inform the Pontiff that there has been a change in plans, and that you would perform the kindling in Liana's stead. Speak with your sister, and learn what she has these many months. Your instruction will be abbreviated, but I know you are up to the task.
Your Excellency.
Your kindness brings warmth and light to all around you, Ophelia, just as does the sacred flame.
Your Excellency,
Ophelia, when I first took you in, I had a dream.
A dream, Your Excellency?
A dream of you, bearing flame into the world. Looking back now, I realize it was an omen of what was to come. Liana is a fine daughter, my pride and joy. She has served as a daughter of the Church far better than I had any right to expect. But I know that it has not come easily to her. She has given up much of her true self to be who she must be for the Church. I have not yet told Liana, but I fear that I am not much longer for this world.
But Your Excellency, the healer said...
I trust that I know my body better than any other.
Your Excellency...
Oh, Ophelia. I am so proud of you and Liana both. Promise me that you will love one another forever.
Your Excellency, Father, please, please don't leave us.
Thank you, Ophelia.
And with that, I should be off. Do take care. Take care yourself. I think Father was looking a little better today, don't you? We nearly had to tie him to his bed. He so wished to be here too. It's good to know he's acting more like himself again. Ophelia. I owe you an apology.
Whatever for, Liana?
When I first heard that you would go on the pilgrimage in my stead, to tell you the truth, I was relieved. The thought that I could stay here with Father instead of worrying about the kindling. I knew you would be putting yourself in great danger, and yet I was so happy. Can you forgive me, Ophelia?
Oh, please. I am the one who should apologize. I have no right to be here and, well, here I am.
I know that you only wanted to help me. And knowing that you will perform the rite in my stead makes me happier than anything.
Thank you, Liana. And so my journey begins. To Saintsbridge, Goldshore, and finally back to Flamesgrace. Light the flames in each town. Perform the kindling as our forebears have. I'll be gone for a while, but if ever you or Father need me, pray send for me at once.
Thank you, Ophelia. Really do take care of yourself, okay?
Let us see how Saintsbridge and the Riverlands treats me. Till we meet again, dear sister. May the sacred flame light your path.
And may it ever shine its warmth upon you.
And so the cleric set out on a journey never meant to be hers. She must complete the kindling, the holy rite carried out every 20 years, to be able to return to the beloved family she wishes to protect. Where will this unexpected journey lead her? Only the gods may know. Before you continue your journey, across Austera there are 7 others who await you. Why not venture out and find them? Together you can defeat even the greatest foes. So yeah, we have to go find the other characters. But that's it for this video. Next time we'll be heading out into the world. I might grind a little bit just to get Ophelia a little bit stronger off camera before the next video. I'll think about it. Or I might just keep playing. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's it for now. I'll just hit the save here. There we go. And yeah, with that, we've more or less finished Ophelia's chapter 1. If you look on the map now, we can actually see where the other people are. You can see Cyrus chapter 1 is there. Trezor chapter 1 is there. You can see Ophelia's chapter 2 is all the way over here, but we're going to be much stronger to do that. And yeah, that's basically... Yeah, each of the 8 characters has a separate, like, storyline with chapters that you go through, and you do each character's first chapter when you come to them. So yeah, we'll be doing that as we go. But for the moment, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, Ophelia heads out into the world. It's going to be pretty exciting. Bye!